He makes so many ice shavings that it makes it snow all over Florida. And apparently the lady, Kim or whatever, she tells the story like, "Oh, I know he's still alive because whenever I see it snowing in Florida, we know it's from him." It's like part of the story, but it's also a part of Satan. Another nickname for the devil is the weatherman, or like the person who's in charge of the weather, the deity that you sacrifice to for better weather, right? So there was this association between the weather and the devil and God. God controls the weather. But I'm talking about this specifically.
Mm-hmm.
A guy who's already been accused of being Satan.
The Prince of the Airwaves or something like that? What do you call him that? Prince of the Air?
Yeah, something like that. And Edward Scissorhands, not only is he part of like this transhumanist agenda, he can manipulate the weather too. Like he can make it blizzard in Florida,
And that's the part where it kind of jumps into the homunculus territory, because that's his magic, I guess, right? Because homunculus are supposed to be magical because they exist in two realities at once, because they came from the art. They came from magic, so they have some magic to them. So this is maybe his more magical aspect. Maybe his presence of like kind of lulling people to sleep to like him, right? This charisma that emanates from him is also part of his magical power, if you will, right?
Yeah, you're right. Something else, my last note here. This movie is super PDF file coded. Okay? Not only is the douchebag boyfriend obsessed with stuffing his girlfriend in a van, right? And just like prowling. At the end of the movie, when Edward is like missing, there's a neighbor, very creepy neighbor, who's sitting in his garage or sitting in his driveway. And the son, remember I said we don't hear much from the son for most of the movie. The parents are like negligent. And the kid, I don't know if he's trying to help or if he's just walking down the street by himself. It's like, where's this kid going? Why isn't he with his parents? His parents are like, they're not doing much. And then one of the neighbors says something really weird to him. And this like tied it in where both of the kids are getting like pursued sexually. And when the boy's walking away, one of the neighbors says to him, "Yeah, go look for Edward." And then he goes, "Like a good boy." And it like zooms in on his face. He's like a good boy. He's like, "Yeah."